Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! Well, hello there, humans, bees, earthlings, wherever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it, so welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about posting. That's something you probably never heard of. It's a tank term from another channel that I use, where you post up against an object and you only show the edges of your vehicle. Basically, what I want to talk about here is posting with regards to PUBG Mobile. Posting in PUBG Mobile is where you will run up to a rock, generally, or a car, or a tree, and you will use that as a fulcrum around which you build your offense or defense. And it's particularly important in one area. Now, this is the area where you will die more than any other when you're running around in squads in PUBG Mobile. It's in vehicles. It's when you pull up really shitty in a vehicle and you have nothing to post off, and you're basically in an open field and you get wrecked like that. Whereas I was posting on a tree. Watch some of these clips. There's a squad on the other side. Watch me pull up directly on top of the ridge behind that rock, and watch how we use the rock. We're basically trying to isolate one guy here. Isolate one target, kill that target, take no damage, and then double team the other guy. Watch me do it again. And this one is... I mean, this is pretty obvious. There's myself and Australoops. There's two guys coming up. I think both these guys were Conquerors. They'd been nailing the kill feed. And you see how we double team, get one, post around the rock, get the double team, move on to the next guy. Let me show you an even better example. This is driving up. This is how you drive up to an engagement. See where the rock is? Look where I parked the car. And then look what I do. Straight away. Car and rock, car and rock. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm going to show you advanced stuff here. This is myself and Killam. Late game, into a snaking final circle. And I've already been knocked once on the other side of this circle. And we made a deep rotation, and they're already everywhere. Like, they're in the grass. They're all over us. It's trouble. This rock is everything, right? And this is what we're talking about. You've got to be using this kind of hard cover, even when it's a tiny thing. And you've got to be able to use it to both cover yourself from grenades and be offensive around. It's very, very difficult. Look at this circle. That's a full squad over there. We've got one knock, two knock. They've got two knocks. We're just on the edge, on the inside of the circle. We're getting up, we're getting healed, we're getting back online. The artillery barrages are going on. Everyone's trying to find that little bit of love and paradise to post around. We're moving around, trying to get away from the grenades. There we go. Got a kill on that bloke, hiding from one grenade. Start the revive. Killam's posting around the left edge of that rock. Here comes the other guy on the right. I have to break the revive. He's over there. Get the reload. Up, 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 up. And we get the win. We end up actually getting a really good chicken dinner out of this one. It was a tight fight. This is one of those fights there's been a lot of this season. I do love the final circles when it's tight. It's good fun. And then the last guy's just lying in the grass. And this is like a fool's chance, right? If you're just lying in the grass, you're kidding yourself versus four people. Like, you've got to be proactive. You have to be involved before that. Anyway, that's posting. You need to watch your approaches to all kinds of things when you're doing this. You need to watch your approaches to rocks. You need to watch your approaches to final circles. Now let's talk about flanking. This is something you need to do more. It is so effective. Get three people in one section. You go all the way out to the flank, and you don't make a noise, and you don't fire. Sometimes you want to do it with cars, but generally you just want to do it on foot. You'll use a vehicle if it's wide open space and they're going to see you coming. You don't use a vehicle if you can get away with it. And you've got to have the right weapon. You've got to have like something that you can actually hit with at that kind of range, like an AWM. And that's going to make all of the world of difference. Watch this for an advanced class. McDingling is brilliant here. Okay, so there's us and another squad, and they've been smashing the kill feed. They're very confident. They've got lots of cars. They're going to show us their PMCO moves. They're going to send a flanker left. They're going to send a flanker right, and two down the middle, because they've been watching their PMCO. McDingling is already left. He is so far left and has not fired a shot, and they're going to send a guy out to our flank. This is amazing. So they drop a guy off at the drop over there. Watch it happen. And then they come all the way back, pick someone else up. A third guy is taking off in the buggy. These two are coming up at us. until we all start shredding them. So they go to the rocks. They're like, ha ha ha, we got cover. And the guy on the right's about to drill you guys. Do you know what we've got on the left? We've got a McDingaling who's just sitting on the edge of a hill going, I wonder if these guys are going to flank. On my right is the other guy that they dropped to the other flank. There's McDingaling over there. The guy is pulled up in a buggy and it's like, holy shit, there's someone there. And these two are now all alone. So where's the fourth dude in this squad? This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's on our right. And he's their last hope. They're praying for rain. They came at us with the high-level strats. And they are bad strats. But if you're dealing with people who've been having to play Asia Server for a while against these clowns that are just super good and super organised, and you've got someone like McDingaling that just likes to go off and do his own thing and destroy people, and this is great. It's perfect. And I'm pretty happy being the meat and potatoes in the middle. I mean, yeah. They were looking real good for a bit. And they aren't looking so good anymore. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And these are the things that you've got to get very comfortable with. When you make a good decision like this as a team, I love it, right? When you make a good decision like that as a team. I'm going to show you one more kind of advanced guide. This is a good grind them out squad fight. There's already a squad in here. That's another squad. So we're very worried about fully engaging here. We know they're in the house in front of us. We don't want to get a knock and have that other squad push up behind us while one of us is knocked. So we're taking this one step at a time, slowly, slowly, as I throw a grenade that doesn't do anything to anyone, but it's a good grenade. So what you're going to see is me move up, and this is the start of a flanking maneuver, I promise you. And this is where it gets very dangerous. But you can see how the skill level overall is very good nowadays. People just don't give you stuff. They're holding the angles as long as they can until someone makes a mistake, and that's it. So now we've got 2 knocks on a 4-man squad. And see, we're still staying close to the hard cover here. Basically just moving around until we get another knock, and then that's the last knock. And those guys still haven't rolled up. They're going to roll up. Of course they're going to roll up. Well, they're not really. They're going to go and overlook us. And they're going to try and hold us out. Now, they are closer to the circle, but they're not all the way in the circle. Foxy is in a really tough spot over there, so I start chucking smoke for him. And now we're looking for a way to even things up. That's a big hit. That's going to get rid of our M416 guy. He's going to go down to the ground and hit the road jack. He's going to hit it real hard, and he's knocked. This was confusing for me because a lot of these guys have the same name, or it's so close that in the heat of battle, I think it's Serb HQ and Serb GQ or something like that. And in the heat of battle, it became very, very difficult. And I was kind of confused as to, I've knocked this guy like 5 times. How is he not bleeding out instantly? Anyway, watch on, young viewer. We get the smokes in. Look at all those smokes. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it. Good play by everyone all round. And they've got their knock up now. And things are starting to be very difficult because there is 30 seconds left. The circle's going to go, and this is getting towards the late game. Not late game. You can survive in this circle, no problems at all. But if you get knocked and you get up, it's hard to get back to full health. So I'm looting as many meds as I possibly can, just in case. I've got 7 first aids and 8 bandages. That's a hallmark of the kind of gameplay that's going on at the moment. A lot of this grinding out, hold them out kind of style, which is just where we're at. That might change. We'll see. Probably will. It'll filter down. You never know your luck in the big city. Oh, it's a bad miss. That is a bad miss. You gave me another shot, but that was rushed, and the headshot was on offer. Absolutely brutal. Many people who've watched this channel for years will know I miss so many stationary shots and hit so many shots that are bollocks that it's kind of a giggle. It's a well-known giggle. So there we go. We get him Cerbero. GQ or Cerbero HQ. That's the second time I think I've knocked him, right? Now here comes a flank. Now this is important. This is a dangerous flank because this is not a safe place out here. And if I get knocked, there's scant cover. I've got a long way to go to hard cover. The only reason I feel like I'm safe to do this, or at least safe enough to do this, is I've got a lot of cover. That's an open hillside, and I already got the knock. So they're under pressure. If we don't pressure them more, they are going to just walk away. Okay, I think this is another horrible shot. It's embarrassing. Coming up anyway. And now the rest of the squad's starting to move, and I'm getting someone going long, and the pressure is absolutely horrific on these guys right now. They've got myself pushing up here on the edge. They've got Foxy above them. They've got 2 clear shots below them, and I've knocked out Sabero again. That's his 3rd knock. Fox is above, and Fox is not alone. That's the beautiful thing. He has Inferno with him. I've got What the Hey with me. So we all have a certain degree of safety with us. There we go. Those 2 guys are there again.
Watch out. Marked a location.
What the Hey has killed Cerberus, but then I've knocked Cerberus. And I'm like, could the real Cerberus please stand up? Yeah, I think they were all called Cerberus. What the Hey's going to clean up on aisle 9, and then we're going to go at the top, and the boys are going to finish off the last members of this squad as we roll up. Food for thought there. Dangerous move by me, but it's on a knock. And that's a big part of it, because the enemy has to be very good to both knock me and get to his teammate in time in the blue without taking any damage from the other people behind me. This is the last guy who's just lying there in the grass. That's PX or whatever. And Foxy then went down to the play zone. We got him up, I promise. I'm Bushka. Thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Stay safe on the battlefield. And as always, bye for now.